Hey, what's up? What's going on, freaky people? It's Warfare here, and we're doing a Christmas live stream on Event Horizon. And I got my little Christmas hat on. We're gonna go at it hard. Now, for my save file in particular, I made the Tyrant. I gave it a little extra stuff to do its job, so that we can test it out for this video. But if you start off with Tyrant, it's going to have a blank layout. It's not going to do that much damage, because keep in mind I have 100% damage buff, and then my torpedoes have this. They do 60 damage, they have 20 velocity, 30 range. Oh, that reload time is supposed to be a lot longer. Like, double. Hey, Greg. I'm a naughty Santa. No, but these, I just pretty much buff the fuck out of everything for the sake of the video. For the sake of showing it off. And by the way, these are now obtainable with the mod that I've made, but you can only get them from crafting certain capital ships that will have them. Also, heavy quantum torpedoes have been buffed. Proton torpedoes have received massive changes. Like I said, this is a lot different than the old proton torpedo. Remember, it's not spammable anymore. You notice how I was holding down the button, but no additionals were coming out. That is because they've now been controlled detonation missiles. That is what the weapon file says. I had to go into the gun file and make it controlled detonation instead of just regular, to where you could spam them. And then I made the weapons, they probably do more damage than they should, but that's besides the point. So basically what you can do is, let's say you miss an enemy, you can detonate the missiles at any point you want. So once I set them, I can just detonate them. But obviously they will explode if they hit a target. So basically these function like homing fragmentation bombs. Except I couldn't set them to be fragmentation, because fragmentation is a weapon class, and therefore you cannot have two classes. Rocket is a class. Rocket is not talking about the unguided rockets, which are the literal rocket weapons, but these are missiles, basically. I don't know why they're classified as rockets, but that's the way they are in the weapons file. So, currently, we've got our Tyrant set up. Now, I'm looking for somebody else to do sprite work for my Tyrant. And we shall... I know, but... 30 minutes. Okay, so... basically, you'll notice how they don't... if they hit the target, they will explode. But if they miss the target, they will try to home in on their target. So Maggot Mark 1? Yeah, not interested. I'm also going to be adding some new things later on, as soon as I can get a hold of a computer to do some actual programming. I'm going to be adding a new... wait for it. Armor. This armor is going to be extremely heavy. We're talking like armor at its level. At the max level for Xinthium armor, will have a whopping 100 health and 500 weight. Let me show you Scout real quick. Scout has been buffed massively. Maybe a little bit more overpowered than it should be. That's okay. Holly Cannon now does 15 damage, so no more really OP Holly Cannon that just completely wrecks your shit. It was a little ridiculous, let's be honest. Holly Cannon's 15 damage nerf has been much needed. Absolutely needed. In fact. Okay, we got that. Alright, let's put our point in leveling up our ship faster so that we can naturally get our ship ranked up really fast. Dude, the secret one is the worm ship boss. Like, sorry to burst your bubble, but I've also nerfed the fuck out of worm ship boss, if I'm correct. Oh, no I didn't. I forgot. Fligamajigga. Kill me. You didn't see, but my finger twitched the trigger. I was like, oh shit. Worm ship has not been nerfed. Also, just a few changes. Okay, so inertial nullifier used to do 6,000, now it does 3,000. These do 100% 100% energy cost, but they only have 30% more firing range. So sad times for anybody who really likes. Oh shit, is my eyebrow like... Oh no, it's the lighting. No, it's not the lighting. My eyebrows are really, like, bleached. What the hell? Oh, it's not. What the fuck? Oh, it's, like, lighting and shit. Whatever. It makes my eyebrow look like I'm missing a huge chunk of eyebrow. But I'm not. It's okay. Oh, Wormship's still OP as hell. I'm not going to deny that fact for a second. But this is made for Event Horizon because I think Event Horizon deserved a little, you know, a little help. Event Horizon Frontier's balanced where it's at. I'm not going to change anything there. Although I think Holly Cannon is still too strong. And easily obtainable to get the 200% boost. Get at me, dog! Boom! Detonated that shit before he got away from him. See if we can fight some more bosses and see some more cool shit. Also, Tartarus has been buffed. It is now extremely resistant to thermal damage and energy damage. However, it's... Oh, the proton torpedo? Basically, to sum it all up, it is now a controlled detonation missile. I know, dude, Greg, share. Share it. Share the video. Damn, we almost got murked. Nanofibers are gonna get a revamp. There's gonna be a lot of changes. A lot of changes. Oh, what is this? Oh, that's the ships. Okay. I'm also going to buff defense systems. They're going to receive a massive buff. Which one do I want? I want you to you. And then I want you to you. And I'm trying to get Titan Drive. We need to capture a base ASAP, though. Bruh. It's literally a proton torpedo that's been edited. It's not overpowered, actually. You should see the damage buffs that I've got on this thing to make it so. No, Doomstar will not be nerfed. But in the next version of this mod, by the way, this ship looks like a cheese because I wanted something a little different. I wanted you to be forced to edit the layout, to add modules to it, to make the ship stronger. So in other words, it's not going to be OP right off the start. You're not just going to be able to fill the whole fucking layout. You have to go out to like distance 300 base to completely max this thing out. That's the requirement. So the reason for that is I didn't want it to be too strong. But if I removed the layout, it's still pretty strong. Obviously. Dude, don't fuck with me. Event Horizon's less grinding now. Technically, it's still a lot of grinding. I plan to expand the features, though. Event Horizon's a lot of grinding. Maybe too much grinding. But I like the game. And unlike this, the grinding's not timed. See, what do you got? I definitely want you. I want all the technology I can get a hold of. Cryptoria, my boy. My dude. Features like... What was the other feature? The Mark II and III armor. Xinthium and Erythium are going to be the two new armors that I'm going to add. And then the shield generators are going to have a Mark II and III, literally. Here's the thing. No weapons are getting a buff. It's just the armor. Here's the reason. You can most definitely kill level 300s. What you cannot most definitely do is tank level 300s. So what do these changes implement? Well, for one, you're now going to be able to tank level 300s. Without having to use cloaking system, and literally you get one shot at level 300s. However, you deal enough damage to kill him. So I figured, that's fine. But what I did was, I made it to where this armor is not going to be craftable. It's only going to be obtainable as drops. And it's only going to drop from level 300s for the Xinthium. And it's only going to drop from level 200s for the Erythium. The Erythium is going to have 30 additional hit points at 200 armor weight for the smallest one. The biggest one is going to have, what did I do the calculation as? So basically, the Mark II, the Erythium 2x2 is going to have 400, no, not 400, it's going to have 1200 weight and 150 additional armor. Sucks to be y'all. But if you think of it like this, the ratio is actually more efficient on erythium armor than it is titanium armor. I'm also going to be adding 3x3, 2x2, 4x4, and a bunch of other odd shapes of nanofiber structures, which again can only be dropped from enemies. These are also going to be Mark IIs. The only ones you'll be able to craft are going to be the regular nanofibers that just offer what they offer. These other ones are going to be extremely strong. They're going to offer energy resistance, negative thermal resistance. No, I can't do that because I remember what happens when you go negative. Okay, so scrap that. No negative thermal resistance. Because what happens when you go negative in resistance is your ship becomes invincible to that damage type. Yeah. But enough about that, let's play this. No, you do not. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret, Greg. You can still become invincible. How many mods? Only one. This is one mod. It's a database that I have specifically engineered. So let me show you guys some of the ship layout changes. Alright? For instance, Greg, I can't do that. Remember, I cannot touch code. This is the veteran layout, and besides, he's got one of those. This is the new Colossus 3. No, stop this bullshit. Oh god, this is so laggy. So basically, if I look here, he's got a lot of thermal resistance, because you have to keep in mind Colossus is really slow, and you can get around him, but he's very weak to energy damage. He keeps all of his old features, his gravity generator, and other things like that, but he gains a massive amount of thermal resistance. Next. This capital ship, I'm sure you've all fought this thing at some point, and it was extremely infamous for being a massive pain in the ass. If you remember right here, there was actually this little thing called point defense system. Yeah, we removed that. No more point defense system, but you also are going to have to keep in mind, you're not going to be able to drain his energy. He's also gained a lot of armor. I've reduced the weight on the armor to make him even faster. I did not touch Megalodon or Thor, but I did, in fact, touch This guy. This guy's been changed. He's now got thermal and energy resistance. He's got a lot more armor too. These are buffed, I believe, if I'm correct. Nope. Sorry, not happening. He's got reduced cooldown on that. Teleporters just like it is. He's much faster. Just general changes all around. Did not touch, well, I did touch the Oracle, but I'm not going to go over that. I did touch this guy. He no longer has Afterburner, so you do not have to worry about chasing him around. Although you are going to have to worry about, what did it do to this again? His very fast speed. Sorry. He moves a lot quicker now because all of his engines are buffed out. He also has drone bays that are very powerful, reduce the weight on all of this. Well, no, not those. But, yeah, he's still pretty tank. Next! Doomstar, nothing was done to. This guy! Oh, fuck this motherfucker. Has been made faster. All those fuel cells and stuff are reduced weight. This guy has been changed as well. He still has his teleporter, but now he's got massive resistances. These used to be regular, but I went ahead and changed them to be that. But here's another thing you have to keep in mind. He has very little energy regen. So if you're looking to destroy him, what you're going to have to do these are the ship builds. No. Basically, he's got a ton of thermal and energy resistance, but any form of kinetic damage is absolutely going to shred the ever-living fuck out of him. So, railguns, holly cannon, all that good stuff. Oh, and get ready for the Helios Overlord, because they're kind of buffed Helios a little bit. Just a wee bit. It's a little. Just enough to make his resistances double what they used to be. Get fucked. And his lasers got longer range. And he moves faster. But his drones do not respawn. And he still heals himself. This guy, I'm sure you've all fought this and wondered, what the fuck, is this supposed to be a threat? Is it? Well, guess what? I have hereby replaced these fuel cells that used to be there, given them plus 100% defense, and given these plus 100% defense. The stealth field's the same, but these have plus 200% damage. These have a lot more damage too, so you definitely do not want to get close to this guy, although he does run out of energy somewhat quick. So that'll be your only saving grace, really. This ship build in particular, its energy shield, I don't know if I buffed it. I may have, may not have. I did. I lowered its energy cost. These fuel cells are the exact same. All the fuel cells are the same. Pulse cannons are the same. The antimatter reactors have gone up. as well as a Rangemaster unit. He also moves a hell, and I mean a hell of a lot faster than he used to. We're talking at least 4 times the speed. This guy right here, this build in particular, I've also buffed. I buffed these, and I buffed his movement speed. But I recommend you guys to go over it all, take a look at the mod, go to the Event Horizon Discord, ask around to see who knows it, and you will eventually find where I posted the mod. But please do all enjoy, and I will see you all next time. Bye.